Hey everybody, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and it's Thursday night, and we're gonna do something fun. I hope everybody thinks it's fun. I'm releasing new stuff tonight, so I hope y'all are excited about that. Yay, there's people hopping on. I got my iPad ready in case I can't see comments, because you don't ever know. So we're gonna see what it does tonight. So we'll see. Just say hey once you hop on. Oh, yay, I got comments. Hey, Kathy, you're the first person I see. Yay. Hey, Joanne. Awesome. Hey, Laurie. All my friends are coming on. Hey, Anna and Luann. Yay, Diana. I hope y'all have had a good week since I saw you last. I hope y'all have had a good Thursday. Hey, Lenora. Hey, Bobby. I'm so glad y'all are all here. I got some awesome stuff to show y'all. Hey, Pamela and Lori and Christine. I gotta have some water. And Hazel. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tina. I look kind of like I'm getting a little bit of tan or something. I'm trying to get a little in the sun a little bit every day, but hey, Kelly, you're at work. Okay, it's fine. I hate that you're at work, but I'm glad you're watching. Hey, Sue, welcome, everybody. And is it Lisa? Hey, Lisa, I'm good. So hot in Florida. Danielle, it's hot here. It was like a heat index of 107 here today. I don't even know what it is right now. I looked a little bit ago. It was still in the 90s, but it's just so hot. We don't have any relief anytime soon, I don't think. Hey, Minnie, and is it Barney and Becky and Mary? Hey, all my friends, and Lynn. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Y'all are so sweet to be here. So tonight I am releasing something in the shop. I hope y'all like it. I've been working on it all week to get them cut. To release them tonight, and I'm actually going to paint it live so y'all can see it. Hey, Deb and Pat and Judy. Hot and humid. Yes, it is here too. It's just, you can't even survive. I said, you walk outside and it's like Satan's breath. You're just, it's just hot. Hey, Tanya. Oh, Lenore, you never have a tan? I like to have a tan. I just think tan looks good. Tan fat looks better than white fat. So that's just my philosophy. Hey. Thank you, Terry, for sprinkling. Hey, Wendy. And if you want to be alerted when I go live, there's my text number. Just text join to that number and you'll be alerted. I always send out a text when I go live. 110, Donna. Oh, my goodness gracious. Y'all laughing at my comment about tan. Tan fat looks better than white fat. I'm staying cool. Angie is either inside or I'm in the pool. So either one of the two. Oh, my tea is from Beware. Okay, so of course it's from there. This is one I haven't worn yet. So this is one of my newer ones, but it says Sweet Land of Liberty. Isn't it cute? Watermelon, 4th of July, that just says summer to me. And of course I love the color. Hey, Lydia and Connie. Okay, so we're going to jump right into it. I haven't even painted this set yet. So this is going to be it. Well, it's not a set, it's just a little kit. Tanya from Hummingbird Paintery. That's my sweet friend. She said, I'm just white. I like to tan. It just makes me feel better. I just like to have that little glow to me. I've always tanned real easy since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I would just like a little coffee bean running around. Yay, got your text. Okay, good. You say that too, Bree? That's right. Tan fat looks better than white fat. It's like, okay. Alicia in the desert is actually 107, but only 9% humidity. The humidity is what gets us, because it's like 90, it could be like 97, but the humidity makes it feel like it's 10 degrees hotter than it is. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, Dana, your air conditioner broke. Robin, I'm so funny. Well, that's true. It just looks better. It's just tan and sun-kissed fat rather than just white fat. Oh, thank you, Pam. Okay. You didn't miss anything, Kathy? I'm just chatting and talking and running my mouth. That was funny, Stacy says. Okay, so this is my little sign that I'm releasing tonight. Okay, and I'm gonna open it up because when you get it, it's either gonna look like this, okay, or it may look like this because I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna open this one because of shipping. So it looks like you can't really see it because it's the glare, but for shipping purposes, to keep all the little pieces safe, you glow bright red, Becky. Some people just can't tan. I mean, it is what it is. You just can't tan. If I had no AC, I'd have to go to a hotel or get in the car or something. Not in this heat and humidity. There's no way. You get red and you just peel. Okay. So anyway, so I got my iPad down here too, so I'm looking. So this is what it looks like, okay? But you see this inside piece right here? It says discard this piece. So I left the inside piece in, so when it ships to you, it's gonna hold everything in place and it's not gonna the pieces aren't gonna get broken, okay? Oh, Charlene, you found you a painter's palette. See, you're like me. I just happened to find it that I had it. Okay, so I started cutting these this week and I changed my mind about the bee. Because the bee, as you can see him in the middle, he did have, his wings were separate, like they sat on his body. There were two pieces. And I didn't like the way it looked because the wings it made him look kind of chunky and bulky. So I made the bee one piece, okay? So those pieces, see there's wings down here and there's a bee body. So those I had to change the bee out. So I just laid that piece on top and it's holding all the pieces in. But it still says discard this piece. So if you get it looks like that, that's just holding the pieces in, it's just protecting the pieces. So, you get sun poisoning, Mary? Okay, so you get like this little frame. It's going to make a frame. So this is the piece that you're going to discard. Unless you want to do something with it. Make a stencil, whatever. But it's going to basically go in the garbage, okay? And you're going to have a top rainbow piece. The honeycomb rainbow piece. Look how cool this is. And then the little middle rainbow, the center rainbow piece, and a little baby bee. And the word kind. And it's easy because the dot on the eye is it's all connected, easy to deal with. And you get the frame, and you get, you got your palettes today, Vicki? So I see all kinds of people putting them in the group, and I'm like, oh, that looks so good. Somebody crackled theirs, and I was like, I almost crackled it. I almost did that. Yeah, Karen, I'd have to go to a hotel or something. So you have the back piece, and then this little piece makes it a frame, okay? So that's what you have. Hey, Barbara, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead in my shop, and I'm going to go ahead and make it active because it's not there, but it's in the summer collection. Yep, it's there. Okay. So we're going to start painting this. Thank you, Tanya. And I always say, let me get my little sanding sponge. I got my little sanding sponge. I always go over my pieces. I try to if I remember. I just kind of like to sand them a little bit. Just because sometimes the fibers of the wood, are kind of hairy, I guess you want to say. And sometimes you'll have like a little bit of charring on the edge where the laser charred a little bit, and it may mix with your oh, that's cool, Esther, a little rainbow for a classroom. You may have a little bit of char, and the sanding kind of takes care of that, and I'm going to show you that especially on this piece. But I paint mine with, hey Lori, my daughter lives in Georgia, drain some water out of their hot pool and fill with cold water. Ours is still cool right now. Well, we have it's like a waterfall that spills out of the hot tub and into the pool, so it aerates it, and that keeps it really a lot cooler because it's constantly putting air into the water, so that helps. So it's not hot, but it's getting warmer than it was earlier in the week. So I use makeup sponges, and thank you, Katie Beatty, if she is on here. She sent me a whole pack because they are very hard to find. She sent me a whole pack in the mail, and I was like so shocked when I got them. Oh, okay, Shirley. And so I just get my paint on here. I'm going to paint my background white. Now, you can do whatever you wanted to. If you want to put scrapbook paper, if you want to put, you know, the honeycomb scrapbook paper, fabric, whatever you want to do, you're welcome to do whatever you want to do. Hey, Tina, you're fine. I just got started. I was busy gabbing at the beginning. Sitting at the ball fields again, Jane. Oh, and it's hot too, isn't it? I remember those days. We don't have any boys that play baseball anymore. My son plays football, and that's pretty much it. They used to. Yeah, but this kit that I'm doing is active in the shop, so I just put it up, and I've been cutting these all week. I feel like there's little bees out here everywhere, and I gotta tell y'all a funny story that I did to my son today. My youngest, he's here. Of course, you know it's summer, and he has football in the mornings. For you to call me. Okay. Doris, you can message me. I don't know exactly. Yeah, private message me. I don't know what you're needing, but message me. Okay, so I put a coat on that, and I'll have to go back and put another coat. And I think that's really all, except for the bee's wings that I'm going to paint white. Yay, Lenora. The link to my shop. If one is shop.theturquoisevalentine.com, and I should have put that. It's in the summer collection, Zoe. It's there. Hey, Christine. If somebody puts the link up there, I will definitely pin it. Thank you, Jennifer. It's from Beware. Yay, Terry. Thank you very much. Y'all will love this little sign. And it is 5.5 by 5 3/4. Here we go. Tammy, thank you. Pin comment. Okay, now it's at the bottom. Let me drop some more. Hey, Tina. Y'all are so sweet to come join me on Thursday. Chrissy, this is a sign, and it's a little like a rainbow, it's a bee rainbow. I'm gonna do it in bee colors, and it says be kind. It's got a bee and then the word kind. Hey, Judy. Hey, Jerry. And it just has like three little rainbow hoops, and one of them is honeycombed. Son plays ice hockey. Oh yeah, that's great for summertime sport. It's cool in there. Our boys used to like to go ice skating in the summer because it's freezing in there, believe it or not. Yay, Laura. Y'all are so sweet to do that, to go and purchase. But I love this little sign because y'all said y'all wanted some signs. And I love this one because it's bee. And a lot of people do the bee theme. And I love the bee stuff too. And we all need to be kind, right? Thank you, Tanya. Lori, if you'll click the link that's pinned at the bottom of the screen, that will take you to my shop, and it's under the summer collection. You know what? I don't even know. Hold on. I know why y'all aren't finding it, I bet. Hold on. Because I bet I forgot. I'm pretty sure that I don't know if... Is it showing up a picture? Hold on. Let me just go look at it myself. I may have forgotten to put a picture on the actual item. I put a picture of the... Oh, no, it's there. Okay. I thought maybe I had forgotten to put a picture. But it's there. Oh, hey, Tammy. You're fine. Okay. And I have lots of them, so don't fret. And if they sell out, if they were to sell out, I will do more. Okay. Got it painted white. So I'm going to set that to the side. Okay, so there's 3 little rainbow pieces. So I know that this one, the middle one, I'm going to paint it yellow. I know that. So I'm going to do this one black and this one black because our background's white. So these are going to be my black pieces, and my word I want to do black. So I'm kind of grouping my stuff together of what I want to do. Yeah, it's there. It is there because I'm looking at it too. I have my laptop because I wanted to be able to make sure nothing went wrong. And then I thought maybe I didn't put a picture because sometimes I get confused between my blog and my website. It's my shop, and it's a lot, guys, sometimes. It's the mini paint class is tomorrow night. Anyway, in my mini group. So I'm just, these makeup sponges, I'm done with my white, I think. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to, y'all know I take these and then I snip it off. But you can definitely use a paintbrush. It's just easy to use these when you have little bitty pieces and all of the thing, you know, it's little and it's just easy to do. So I just dip it in my paint. And then I kind of dab over to the side and get some of that paint off where it's not just soaking on my little sponge. Yeah, it's under, it'll say summer collection. Okay, so then all you have to do is you just go along your pieces and dab on the top, just straight up and down. And it, you know, it doesn't go over the edge. You don't have big gobs on the sides. You know how when you use a paintbrush. So I'm just pounce, pounce, pounce. And this is just, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell y'all. This is just black acrylic paint. And then this is just, I just use white acrylic paint. And the other colors I'm using are Apple Barrel. Regina, I don't know when it's gonna open again. Maybe a couple of months, I'll probably open it again. So when I add more, I just kind of have to get that number kind of under my belt because it's a lot to cut every month. But and then I'll add more as I go. But this is my frame, and I'm just kind of, it dries so fast because you're not putting a big, you know, a coat on there, a thick coat. So I'm just kind of going right back over it because it dries so fast. This is just easy, quick way to paint these little pieces without having to use a paintbrush. Okay, so there's that. So that's my frame. And like I said, you can do this your colors, however you want to do it. All right, so this is my little rainbow, my middle rainbow piece. Well, the tiny rainbow piece, I guess. I don't know. There's 3 of them. And I want it to look kind of like bee stripes, black and yellow. So see, look how quick that goes. This is going to be such a quick craft. But then we got to glue it all together. And I'm dabbing it in my paint. Like, I just dab it in there, just a little bit. And then I just come over here and kind of dab it off. So I don't have it just soaking wet. Hey, Missy. Oh, is Mandy and Stafford, are they on? If y'all want to see something hilarious, too, they crack me up, I'm telling you. Her live from last night, I laugh so hard at them. She made this pretty wall pocket thing, but she's on keto. She started the keto diet, and she ate a piece of chocolate, like 2 blocks of chocolate, and she hadn't had any sugar or anything in a few days. And she was like speed crafting. It was so funny. And I laughed at her. And Stafford couldn't even get a word in edgewise, which is unusual for him. And I laughed at that fool. She was on it last night. I was like, this craft's going to be done in like 5 minutes. Hey, Gwen. Okay, so there's my other piece of the rainbow. You know, y'all thinking, okay, it's a rainbow and it's black. All right, so here's my little kind word. And they crack you up too. Yeah, Tanya was watching them last night, and it was hilarious. So see, this just goes so quickly. You just dab, 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 and it's so quick. I wasn't even thinking about how fast this was gonna go. So funny story, because my son does not have a Facebook account and he doesn't watch, so I won't tell on him. He has football in the mornings, and he has to go to football and do his practice, whatever it is, in the heat, and then he comes home. And so he comes out here and he's like, I'm like, okay, I got stuff for you to do. You know, you can wrap these things or whatever. You know, he helps me sometimes. It's not an everyday thing at all, because he's a big gamer. He gets there on his computer and he likes to play all his games and stuff. It looks like I'm playing horseshoes, right? And thank you, Pauline. It's from Beware, and you can use that code TTV20. And they did tell me about the code. They told me that it's per email address, that you can only use that per email address once. Janet, she was funny. Yeah, her craft was really adorable, but I just laughed at him so much. So anyway, so he comes out here and he's like, okay, he gets home from football and he comes out here. And I'm like, well, I got stuff for you to do if you want to come out here and help me. And he's like, okay. And so he goes, I'm going to go inside and get something to eat and then I'll be back. I'm like, oh, all right, okay. 2 hours later, I've already done all what I wanted him to do. Tina, right? Hey, Myrtle. And so I said, I'm going to text him. So I texted him and I said, you're fired. He comes back, what, I was trying to chill out, I was hot. I'm like, it's been 2 hours, son. Well, I had to eat, and I had to do, and I'm like, you're fired. I was like, nope, you're fired. He comes out here and tries to help. I said, I've already done it all. He goes, but I said, I did it. It's fine. I've done it. Well, y'all know, y'all got kids. I'm like, I'll have stuff for you to do. Just wait. I had to, y'all. I couldn't help it. I'm like, you're fired. I'm just going back over these again. I couldn't help it. I wasn't going to say, hey, where are you? Or why aren't you out here? Because I'm like, yeah, he's going to have a lesson now. So, yeah. So I fired him. I need to call Colin and say, guess what happened today? I fired your brother. I hadn't told Colin. And I did talk to Colin today, and I forgot to tell him. I didn't sand those pieces, y'all, and I told y'all. Okay, so now we have this piece. This piece, it's not going to focus, I guess. All of those little lines are burned into the wood. It's what we call scored into the wood. Tanya, we have a little machine that does that for us. The little machine that cleans the pool. He does do the skimmers, though. Kids, Brenda, I know, teenagers, but I had to say it. I just said, you're fired. I texted him, like, you're fired. So, they do, Dana. He's a good kid, though. But anyway, so all of those little lines, I don't know if it'll focus on all those little lines, but it's scored into the wood, it's burned into the wood. So, what we don't want is for the paint to get in those lines and cover the lines up. We want to be able to still see them. But sometimes you can get charring on your wood just from the machine. Hey Tina, you're okay. The machine can kind of cause like soot, you know what I'm talking about? Because it burns on the outside. So I am going to sand it just a little bit just to kind of get some of that off in case that happens. T-shirt. Cindy, it's a website called BWEAR.com. Beware.com. And you can use the code TTV, the turquoise Valentine, and the number 20. Hey, Pat, my day is going good. How's yours doing? Thank you, Missy. Okay, so I just I put my piece down on my sanding block when it's little, and then I'll just kind of do it like this and move it around rather than the other way around, okay? Just easier. Thank you, Dana. Okay, so there is the piece. So now, when we paint this, you have to have a real light hand. So there's my kind. I don't know if y'all saw it. We still got to paint the little baby bee. scissors. So I'm gonna cut this off again. We're still on the same sponge. And I got 5 or 6 of them out here like I'm gonna need them all. Thank you, Nancy. Roberta from Mexico, Missouri. I'm from Mexico. No, kidding. So I'm gonna use, this is Sunny Day by Apple Barrel. This, I wanted to use Maze from the chalk paint, the Waverly. And I was worried because it's thick and I didn't want it to get into those little grooves. But this was, I kind of found one of my paints that was equivalent, and that was what I came up with, is Sunny Day. And it's a yellow color, so I didn't want it to be too, because my bee is going to be yellow too, so I didn't want it to be a bee to be, I didn't want it to be too orangey kind of. All right, so I'm just getting a little bit on my sponge, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna dab over here on my plate, and I'm gonna get a lot of it off my sponge. Because this is where you just barely need your sponge wet with the paint. Okay, so then I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm just gonna dab. But yes, I'm not putting a thick coat down, but I don't want the paint to get kind of, I don't want it to get in all those little cracks. Does that make sense? So I don't want to fill up all those little grooves where you can't see the honeycomb. So I'm getting some more paint, and then I kind of dab some off. So you can't like see the paint, like it's not like gobbed up on my sponge. And, so I'm just going along and dabbing, and I'll probably do a couple of coats just to make sure I get it good and coated with paint, because I'm barely even laying any paint down. You can still see the wood. Hey, Lisa. That's okay. Oh, I don't need any more paint. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm getting a little bit more, dabbing a bunch off, and then I'm going to come back. And like I said, you just don't want to do a few little light coats because you don't want to fill up all of that, those little score lines is what we call it. Because we still want to be able to see the honeycomb. Hey, Corby, you're okay? You're okay? You're here? It's fine. I know y'all have things to do in life, and it's still daylight outside for most people. Hey, Regina. Didn't see you on. Yeah, Tanya's here somewhere. That's right. So but you can use, somebody said something about a brush. Yes, you can use the yellow sponge. I have one. Yellow sponge from Dollar Tree. You can use a foam brush, but like I said, it needs to have just the slightest amount of paint on it, and you just kind of need to dab up and down. And so you don't fill up the cracks. So you can see mine. You can still see all of those little lines. It still looks like a honeycomb. It's only 6 there, Nancy. Okay. So, but this is King's Gold, because I want a little bit of a next darker shade. Yeah, I love this King's Gold. So I'm going to come in and get just a touch. Because, you know, the honeycomb's kind of a different, hey, Fran. The King's Gold's a little darker. So I'm just going to come in and kind of in little spots, almost like a little shading. And I'm going to just kind of randomly put some, and y'all probably won't even be able to see it on the camera. Oh, it's raining in South Carolina. Hey, Pam. Okay. So y'all probably won't even be able to see it because it's so faint. But yeah, you can see it. But see how some spots are darker than others? It just kind of gives it that little honeycomb color. Hey, Mary from Starkville, Mississippi. You're not far from me. So anyway, so there's that piece. So now we got to work on this little baby bee. So here's what my thoughts about this bee. And like I said, I haven't tried to paint. I haven't even painted him yet. So this is what I'm thinking. I just sanded him. He has a bunch of little bitty lines too, and y'all are gonna be like, oh my gosh, he's got so those little bitty places. So the wings are white. He's going to be black and the stripes are yellow. So I'm thinking burn, storm, bad weather in South Louisiana. Oh, goodness. The code to beware, Carrie, is capital TTV, the turquoise Valentine, and then the number 20. Hey, Brenda. Israel, Nancy, that's awesome. So my thought on this bee is I think I'm going to dab white first. I'm just going to dab on white so we'll get his wings painted, because you'll know if you coat underneath that yellow white, it's going to make it better for the yellow anyway. Bad storms. Wow. We don't have a chance of rain here for like 2 weeks. I mean, we're just going to be in a drought because it's so scorching hot. Oh, Linda, I was in Tupelo last Friday. Okay, thank you, Charlene. Okay, so I'm just going to dab white, just regular white paint. I'm just going to dab my white all over my bee, because that's going to take care of my wings, but it's also going to like put a base coat for my yellow. And I could have done it on that piece, but it was fine. But we're working with such a tiny little space that we want to be able to put one coat down and be done. Y'all be safe in the storms. Goodness, we need some rain here. The tiny bee. And okay, so I was thinking this today. I may cut out make these bigger and do like a mini set of these bees. So what do y'all think about that? Because I was like, oh, people would like to put these in their gumball machines and make them bigger, like this big. Regina was in Tupelo today. Regina, me and Tanya should have messaged you when we were in over that way last week. I was with Tanya. Okay, so there's my bee. He's white. I want to keep going over his wings, especially just to make sure his wings look nice, pretty, and white, because that wood likes to soak up that paint. Okay, so he's a ghost bee right now. Lily, if you'll click that link right here at the bottom, that'll take you to my shop, and this is in the summer collection. All right, so now I'm gonna break out my tiny, tiny, tiny paintbrush that you probably can't even see the tip. And so y'all like the bees? That's what I was thinking. I've actually already made my file for it of all the bees. I cut them out. I cut one bee out to see how big for the gumball machine. Oh my gosh, Annalise, y'all hadn't had rain in Arizona since winter? Goodness. I have some other bees that are coming. I've got to cut an abundance of them, but they're bigger bees that stand up like shelf sitters. So they're coming. Tornadoes, dog. Y'all be careful, my goodness. Okay, so so this is where you have to stop and think about what's best to paint first. So I got the white, his white wings. So I'm going to do the yellow next, because if I mess up on my yellow, I can cover it up with the black. But they are tiny little spaces, but just take your time and you'll be fine. And I'm not the best detail painter. And yes, this is where the masking would really help you, but sometimes I wish I still used it. Just get a little bitty paintbrush and you can do it. And it's just basically two stripes. I mean, there's a dot of a stripe at the top, but see him? There you go. With that white though, it helped just to have, one coat. Okay, so mini bees. I had to start working on mini bees tomorrow. All right, so now I'm gonna get another tiny paintbrush. Sounds like Florida, 100 degrees. Okay, somebody said Donna wants some birds. I can work on some birds too. Yeah, y'all please be safe. The weather's crazy. We're having a heat wave. We're supposed to be having a dust storm. Have y'all seen anything about that? Yes, Regina, those are coming. Okay, so now I've got black, and we're going to paint his little head, and you've got little lines there so you'll know exactly where to go. Little score lines again. You just get a little detailed paintbrush and take your time, and you'll be fine. And if you mess him up, sand him off and start all over. Because this wood, guys, it's not going anywhere. It'll be just fine. Just sand him down, paint him white, and start over. Because this is wood. Birch, it's birch wood, actually. And I don't know if y'all have priced wood lately. It is like everything else. It is insane. It is insane crazy. Okay, so there's the top of my bee. Now this is the fun part. Yeah, Tanya, I heard about a dust storm, and they were saying for the next 3 days, and they said if it's like, if you look out in the sky and it's yellow, then you probably, and you have breathing problems, you need to stay inside for the next 3 days if you have breathing problems or something. Yay, Cindy got her some shirts. Okay. So now I just kind of have to go around the edge, and you can definitely use markers for this if you want to, if you have like you can use a Sharpie and just kind of stay out of the yellow. It's really not bad if you just take your time with a little brush, or like I said, you can use a paint pen, a fine paint pen, or a Sharpie, and you will be just fine. Because I don't have the steadiest hand. I mean, I can't paint a straight line, really. Did I miss a yellow? I missed a yellow, y'all. What happened? How did I do that? How did I miss that? Smoke. Oh, my goodness. I missed a yellow. Usually, y'all tell me. Y'all may have. Okay. I thought it would look funny. Now he's got 3 yellow stripes. Oh, you have this one in your cart? I like this one. Okay, where am I doing? Okay, black. I was missing to put it in the yellow. Yeah, so this dust storm, I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, well, I haven't seen any dust yet. I hope I don't, but it's what they said. Okay. So like I said, if you'll get just a little bitty paintbrush and just take your time, it'll be just fine. Just take your time, or a little fine paint marker or a Sharpie would be good too. You could do a Sharpie. You'd never know. But I would definitely paint it white first and then paint the yellow, because you can always cover up your mistakes with the yellow with the black. Okay, so here's my bee. See him? Look how cute he looks. Let me show you, see if I can show you like this. How he's so little, but look how adorable he is. Cute. Yeah, this is a new kit that's in my shop. Oh, don't do that. Let me hold him because he'll blow away. Tracy, it's just a new kit that's in my shop. It's a little sign. I'm just about to glue it together so you can see. Yeah, I saw that, Julie, about the Yellowstone has washed out the roads, and they don't even know when they will get it back open. They said right now they don't even have a clue, because it's washed out the road that goes around the park or something. Okay, so this is our frame. Like, that's the frame that goes around it. And these are our rainbow pieces, our honeycomb that goes in the middle, and the kind. And then the little baby bee, bringing home a baby bumblebee. Y'all remember that? that was just a little entertainment there. Oh, Judy, you can diamond dust his wings. Yes, you can. And I didn't even think about it, because diamond dust is over there. But you sure could, and make it all sparkly. Or glitter, whatever you want to do. White dots for his eyes. Yeah, you can do whatever. So, okay, so now this is the back side of our frame. Now, and you'll know, because it only goes on 2 ways, because it's not totally square. It is it's tall, it's wider one way than it is the other, okay? So you'll know. So your little frame's only gonna fit on, you'll know. So anyway, so you remember that, Regina? So I use super glue gel because you have a little time to move it around. It doesn't soak into the wood. It just kind of sits on the wood. You don't need a lot, okay? You don't want it oozing out from underneath the underside onto your project. So I just kind of put a little dot, and then I take my tip and I just kind of rub it around. I have to sing the rest. No, y'all know the rest. Where it stung her, and then she squishes up the baby bumblebee. Squishing up my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so mad at me? Okay. So then you just kind of, y'all see me do this a bunch, but you have a few seconds to where you can line it up, and I just kind of take my fingers on the sides, and you can feel if it's all lined up or not. And then I just kind of tap it and hold it a second. You've been singing the Baby Bumblebee song for weeks. It just gets stuck and you can't get it out. And unless you do it, I'm squishing up the baby. Oh, Lord. It's crazy what stuff. Can't remember what I ate for lunch yesterday, but I can remember that song from when I was a kid or sang it to my kids. It's crazy. Okay. I'm licking. What? Okay, so now our little frame is on our board. All right, so now I've got to, like I said, it's taller than it is wide. But let me try something. Did I miss Carol's comment? I think I missed Carol's comment. Hey, Carol. Karen, the code for Beware is TTV20. And I know some of y'all have went over and got on Carol's Cricut class after y'all saw me do my little Cricut thing right here. Virginia, I hadn't thought about it in a long time. And because she told me some people have come over there, and I appreciate that. She has a little Cricut Academy where you can learn how to use your Cricut. So if you're interested in that, you can message me or you message her. I'll send you where you need to be. But she knows all about it, and she has a little membership class. Okay, so now I'm just putting so this is what it's gonna look like. And like I said, it's taller than it is wide, I guess. So I don't know if I have it right or not, so I've got to see. So I'm gonna turn it this way. Okay, no? Hold on. Because like I said, I haven't done this yet, so yeah. Because I got to figure out if it's going to go here, how this is going to go before I start gluing. Yeah, don't start gluing before you kind of figure it out. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like before. I'm going to hold it like this. Isn't that cute? And you can definitely change this. Now that I look at it, I may put some dots. I may put some polka dots on one of them. Wouldn't that be cute? I gotta get my dotting tools. Okay. So I'm gonna put them back and get it to where I want it. Kind of centered the way I want it to look. Get my rainbows. I'm gonna get the bottom, I want the bottom of my rainbows to be even. Uh-oh, something happened to somebody. Cindy, I'm sorry. Whatever it is, we'll be praying for you. Whatever it is. Julie, you can do that, but the piece that I threw away, it's not totally centered in that piece either. It's just put in there just to save space when I cut, if that makes any sense. It's not centered in there. And if I would have thought about that, when I started cutting all these, I would have totally centered it. So yeah, it's not totally centered in there. Okay, I like the way this is. Like I said, you're just gonna have to sit here and eyeball it and play with it. Do it like you want it. Strike one and dot the other. That would look really cool. All right. I think I just jiggled it around. So I'm just going to kind of, like I said, you don't want a lot. And I just kind of take the tip and spread it out a little because you don't want it to ooze out onto your project. And it doesn't take much because this stuff is not heavy. And like I said, you got a few seconds before it kind of grips and takes hold to move it where you want it to be. And then I just kind of leave it alone. Yeah, it's once per email. The code is what they told me. So I got to figure out, okay, everybody's used the code now. Well, what are we going to do now? So I'm just going to set it down in there. Like I said, you can kind of move it around just a little bit. All right. Yeah, her class is for any, Cricut. It's just for Cricut Joy, the Explorer, or the Maker, whatever you have. It's just for Cricut, yeah. Okay. It's called her Cricut Academy. The plate with the bee. Yeah, this was alive, and I actually have a template for that, and it's in the group, and that was like a reverse transfer method. So you actually get the little printable thing for that. Okay, yeah, this is super glue gel from the Dollar Tree. That's all it is, nothing special. Okay, now I'm gonna put I think I'll put my kind down next, and then I'll put my bee, because I want to know if y'all think I should turn the bee to the side a little, or should he go up and down? And I'm gonna show it to you. Because, I could kind of make him go to the side. This is so stinking cute. And you could definitely prop this up on a tiered tray. I have a little easel I'm gonna show you. So, let me make sure all my pieces aren't going anywhere. Mo, they are in my shop. If you click that link, and you'll have collections. And on the front page, it's going to have my collections. There's a gnome collection, miscellaneous, and summer. Click summer. It's got like a freedom tag. Click that, and it's in that thing. Okay. So should I put the bee up and down? Whoop. Or should I put the bee like he's kind of going to the side like that? I'm trying to do it without him moving. Side bee. Christine said, do side bee. Tammy, no, I don't think so. You'll have to have a laptop because Design Space, you still run the Maker off Design Space. So I think you can run the Maker, you can run Design Space on your phone, I believe. Thank you, Linda. It's Be Inspired with Carol. That's who it is, and she does that. She may not be on here anymore. So you think I should do him kind of flying to the side? Slight angle, Suzanne said. Or Susan said. Oh, that'd be cute. And whoever just said that they're doing their kid's birthday, all of this stuff are printables that's in the group, and you can go and print that off for free. It's in the reveal group. So yeah, you can definitely go do that. All right, everybody's saying B to the side, B to the side. He's going to the side. He's doing the B shuffle. I was kind of thinking that. I was like, he kind of needs to be, he needs to be a little sassy bee. He needs to kind of go to the side. Okay. Now I'm going to get my little daughter things. Okay, let me get my little daughter tools, and I'm going to put some dots on him, on my little rainbows, because it needs a little something extra. Hop in my chair. Side B, Kathy said. Okay, he's still not adhered down yet, so I don't want to turn him so y'all can see him, but I don't want him to slide, but he's kind of going to the side. don't have all the features you would if you had a laptop. Okay, that's good to know. What about an iPad? Does it work on an iPad? See, I've never done it anything on a computer. Okay. So this is my little my little crochet hook that I dot with. And it's one of the very smallest ones, I think. Church shooting. Oh my goodness, a church shooting. Goodness. Somebody said something about bling. Yes, it'd be so cute to put some bling on it. And I'm just going to dot. I'm just kind of holding my wrist here. I'm just going to dot my little rainbow. The top one. And it's just going to add a little something extra to it. And you could definitely put scrapbook paper on these pieces. You could do it your heart's content. However you want to do it. So, so cute. I lost my pattern there where I was going. Let's see what y'all are saying. Oh, it works on the iPad. Okay, Megan said all the features are not available though. Huh, that's weird. I'm just kind of going back and forth. See if he's on there. Look at the dots. It looks so happy. So I'm just kind of doing this, going up and down, up and down, up and down. It works on the iPad. So what features don't you have on the iPad, I wonder? Yes, Marcedia, I think it does too. It just kind of gives it that little whimsical look. I love me some polka dots, especially black and white polka dots. You can't beat black and white polka dots. Works a little different, but it's about the same. Why not yellow instead of white? Tracy, that's a very good question. I don't know. I should have done yellow, but I don't know. White just came to my head, I guess because my room when I was a teenager was black and white polka dots, and I guess I just have it ingrained in me. I don't know. Yeah, yellow would be very cute. Don't know. I don't know why I didn't do that. So cute. I'm almost done. Yes, my dotting class is coming, guys. I've just kind of been lax when it comes to doing that and getting it all together. Life happens, and y'all know how it is. But I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. That is adorable. So cute. Let me wipe this off. Amy, if you'll click that link right there, you can get the kit in my shop. Yes, the polka dots are cheerful and fun. Look how stinking cute this is. Oh my gosh. Cannot even. There's Carol with Be Inspired right there. That's the Cricut lady right there. She just commented and said, I like the black and white. Carol, we were talking about you, talking about the Cricut Academy. So if you need to know all about your Cricut, need to know how to do it, you can click Carol, Be Inspired with Carol, and message her, and she'll hook you right up. Yellow stripes on the bottom. Okay. Whew. Y'all, I can't paint a straight line, and y'all are asking me to do stripes. What kind of glue? Laura, I use super glue gel from the Dollar Tree. Easy peasy. Okay. Diagonal stripes or this way? I think I'm going to do diagonal stripes. I know it looks better with the dots. It kind of sets it off. Oh, y'all. They're going to be wavy stripes. They are going to be wavy because I can't paint a straight line for anything. Just saying. No judging on my stripes. No judging on my stripes. See? They're a little wonky, but they kind of follow the bee pattern. Thank you, Pat. All right. So I'm just gonna go on. I gotta a hair on my paintbrush that's kind of wanting to stick out, and I'm scared it's going to make a mess on my black. And I guess the thing is just kind of don't even think about it. Just do the stripe. I want to think too much about it, and it ends up kind of wavy. I know, I'm trying, but. So I don't know if I should still go diagonal the whole time, or if I should just go on around. Because they're going to end up being straight up and down. Yes, under the summer collection in my shop. Thank you, Tammy. I don't know what I would do without Dana and Tammy and Kayla. Kaylee. Kaylee's not on tonight, but I don't know what I would do without those ladies. Christine, I haven't posted it yet, but I promise y'all we'll get it together, because I know that a lot of people have asked me, and I've just had life happens kind of deal, and I just haven't gotten it together. And I'm trying not to mash my dots with my hand, but I will get it together and do the dot clap, y'all. This looks wonky because now they're not diagonal, because I went around, so I may have to go back and fix it. I told y'all they ain't gonna be straight. Y'all look at that, that's pitiful. It's pitiful. That's my spontaneous stripes that y'all made me do. It looks okay from a distance. Yes, congratulations, Tanya with Hummingbird Paintery. She got 2,000 followers. I'm so proud of her. If y'all don't know who my friend Tanya is, she has Hummingbird Paintery as her page. And she's probably cringing at my painting right now. But see, I have this little easel. I have a whole bunch of little easels. And then I just kind of stand it up in my little thing, in my little easel. And it's adorable. Dot the kind word. I don't want to do too much to it. You could do the frame. You could do whatever you wanted to. Looks so cute. But yeah, my stripes don't, look at my stripes. That's the wonkiest stripes I've ever seen. I probably would have just covered that with scrapbook paper. Oh, it's dizzy, Rhonda said. It is, but look how cute it is. The dots look fantastic because I just kind of went, diagonal up. And, but the stripes look, whoa. Brenda, you're being nice. I know, see, it looks cute on the little stand. And you can just prop it up on your tiered tray. You don't even have to have a stand. You could just kind of stand it up. But, yeah, I didn't paint the back, but I'll paint the back later. I know, Sonia, it's wonky. The stripes are wonky. No dots on kind. So there's Tanya with Hummingbird Paintery. Y'all go check out her page. She's my sweet friend. We went to Tupelo last Friday and bought lots of treasures. Leave it be, Donna said. Let it be. Y'all don't want me to sing all the songs, right? Just a bumblebee. Look, Sherry says, not pitiful. Y'all are just being nice. Y'all are saying pity comments. Tracy, it does. It's like a subscription thing that she has through Facebook. So it's like $4.99 a month. It's not much at all. And I can assure you that you probably get way more worth than $5 worth. I'm not in there because God knows I don't have time. I wish I'm contemplating doing it, but I just don't have time. But I can promise you that you get more value than $5 worth in there. I can promise. But it's like a new thing that Facebook has kind of offered, like for people to do subscriptions through their page. Yes, this would be so cute for teacher gifts. It would be very, very cute. But I mean, just think, you could put scrapbook paper, like the honeycomb scrapbook paper. You could put that on the back. You could paint the back yellow if you wanted to. I mean, y'all, you could. There's so much you could do. You could put fabric back here, that bee fabric. Y'all, there's so much you could do. You can't find to join. Tracy, the Cricut thing, go to Be Inspired with Carol, and I'm sure she has a message button, or either message me and I will get you where you need to go. But if you go to Be Inspired with Carol, she has a message button on her page, and message her directly, or either message me and I'll get you there. Look at y'all, the little bees. Annalise's little bees. Well, that took an hour, but I took my time. Okay, Tracy. So if you're having trouble, maybe message Carol and see. But then you get access to all the past classes that she's done, and she's had it open for a few months. That's right, Jenny. Being creative is not being perfect, right? That's what I say. I don't like it to be perfect, but, I look at my little stripes, and I sit here and critique myself, and I'm like, stripes. We're our own worst critic. I know I am. Hey, Brenda, you're welcome. And thank y'all for whoever purchased this little sign, because I absolutely adore it. I think it is so stinking cute. And I'm going to do some more little signs like this that are coming. But this was, Pam says it's a great class and she's a great teacher. I'm sure she is. I'm sure you get way more than $5 worth. Hey, Lisa. But I'm going to have some more little signs coming, because I know a lot of people say, I want little signs and stuff. And, hey, Judy, and I like little signs too. I don't, I like tier tray sets, but at the same time, it's like, I don't like doing the same things over and over. And gosh, those little gnomes, where are my gnomes? They're over there somewhere. Those little gnomes, those little things have just, whew, it's just crazy. And of course, they're still there. And they'll probably always still be there. Thank you, Margaret. Y'all are just being nice about my stripes. Y'all just being nice. Thank you, Becky, for purchasing. I appreciate it. And if they sell out, y'all know, I'll just keep on. My little cutter bee, I'll just keep cutting. Did y'all go to the Joyful Creations and cafe in the back and the sweet tea and the biscuits in Tupelo? No, we didn't go there. We went to all these little antique places in Tupelo. Any little thrift store or something we could find, we went in it. Walkie buttons. Your walkie flag, they look great. It looked great to me. It kind of like it was waving. It didn't look crooked. It looked fine to me. But that's what I'm saying. I look at other people's stuff and I'm like, oh, it looks fine. But then I look at mine and I'm like, We're our own worst critic. So, but from a distance, it doesn't look that bad. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Angela. Y'all are so sweet. See, Tammy said it looked good. Diane said so cute. Thank you. Thank you. It's beautiful, Kathy. Well, they're going to be shipped out to y'all soon, because they're all over here cut, ready to go. Thank you, Regina. And I appreciate y'all coming on and watching me paint this. But I couldn't wait to paint one. I was like, oh, it's so cute. My little dots are all dry now, but so cute. And I know that little spot looks like it's red on camera, but it's not. It's just that King's Gold. But isn't he cute? He's so cute. But anybody could use it. You put it on your desk at work, wherever. So cute. Night, Sue. And I'm going to hop off too. My husband is, he's an airplane mechanic at FedEx. And he is working, they're having an air show, which is north of Memphis, in Millington. And they have it every 2 years. And he's working the air show for FedEx. And so he's had to go out there today for the next 4 days and do the air show. And he didn't get home at the normal time today. So I haven't even seen him yet. So hopefully he's in the house when I get in there, because I don't know what time he's coming home. Because they were having some trouble with a piece of machinery they had to have to push the plane. Hey, Mandy, we were talking about you in Stafford earlier. There's Mandy with Western Grace Home Decor and Design. We were talking about how funny y'all were last night, that we were all laughing. It was so funny. Thank you, Twyla. Thank y'all for being here. But anyway, so I got to go see if my husband's home because I haven't seen him yet. And he leaves the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I really don't see him because I'm not up at 5 o'clock. So, we went to the Rusty Bucket. We went there. We did go there. Grandson's middle name is Bumble. Oh, his middle name is Bumble. That's so sweet. So everything's got to be Bumblebee, right? Bumblebee like Transformers. Bumblebee. That's cool. Night, Ann. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off, too, because I'm going to go see my husband. And y'all be careful in the storms and all that stuff that's going on. We got dust storms and heat waves and storms and everything else. Bernice, the code is capital TTV, the Turquoise Valentine, and the number 20 when you check out. And it doesn't matter if the stuff's on sale, but it's not clearance and it's not plain shirts. It's, whatever. So you'll get an extra thing. Tanya, I will. Thank you, Tammy, for doing that. All right, guys. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for purchasing and supporting my business. I appreciate it. Judy, it was so fun last night. So I am going to hop off and go in there and see my husband. So I will see y'all Monday night. Love y'all. Take care. Y'all be safe and see you next time. Bye, guys.